Hey guys, what's going on? Early morning. This is Gator. I'm down here in Florida. It's about 65 degrees. I'm in December, so it's pretty cool. I was on a call this morning. We was talking about persistence, and I just wanted to shoot out this video quickly for my team. And if you end up to be watching this video yourself, well, I consider you part of family. Reach out to you somehow, somewhere we are connected. So I'm glad that you can be hearing that. And I just want to talk about persistent. We're in the chapter of Think and Grow Rich, and if you don't have the book, you can actually go pick it up on Amazon. If you're using your iPad or your Kindle, you can actually get it online for free. So you could just get on there and get that book and start reading with us. And if you want the number for the call, the daily mindset call, we're actually talking about the book daily and reading the chapters to you and actually comment on it and also talk about your experiences and how you need to keep going to actually reach financial freedom and actually grow success that you want in your life financially. So definitely do that. Also, want to talk about the persistence part we was actually reading this morning. It's just to say that what you want, it's never going to happen without you persisting and going after it. Story of myself, I remember, I'm Haitian if you don't know. Maybe I haven't mentioned that before. I remember when I first came from Haiti, I was about 14 or 16 years old. But I was 15 to be exact. I was 15 and I came in high school. I remember one day I went to school. You know, when you just came here, you don't understand English because I only spoke French and Creole. There's no way I could understand nothing. I remember I used to be scared of going to lunch because I would not be able to ask for a hamburger or not knowing the name of the food or the choices to make. But I have no choice, guys. I had no choice but to go to school. It's either stay without an education or go to school and learn English, which I totally hate at the moment because I could not understand it. But I had no other choice. I had no other way. So I had to keep on persisting and going to school and learn English. And this is the only reason why I can communicate today with you in English, because I've learned and I stayed persistent. Well, if I had quit it, maybe today I wouldn't know English. If I had quit it, I probably wouldn't finish high school. So that's what I want to get your attention to, is persistent. I remember one day I was in class and it was my birthday, and the teacher had a file that had the name of all the students in there and their birthday, and she came around and tell me happy birthday. And I started learning. I knew happy birthday because it was in my own language. But the fact that with the language barrier, I had some difficulties. When they told me happy birthday, instead of saying thank you, I ended up saying you're welcome. Like, someone give me something and I'd say you're welcome. So I had difficulties actually making the difference between these two words and understand what they mean at the moment. And most of the students laughed at me then, and I felt so horrible. I felt so bad. And there was, oh, you meant thank you. I'm like, yeah, thank you. And again, growing up, not understand English, coming to a country where everything is different, where the language is different, you can't really communicate. So through high school, I had a really rough upbringing, but I kept on persisting. I kept on going to school because I had no choice. My parents wouldn't leave me home. Even if I wanted to stay home and don't go to school, there's no way in hell my parents would leave me at home and not go to school. So I had no choice but to go to school and learn English until that I can speak it. And the fact that I had no choice, so I ended up learning English very fast, and the next year I just skipped and start understanding it and speaking it more. So this is one thing I have to overcome and stay persistent with. With learning the language now, it makes it more possible on me. But if I had gave up, I would not have missed on it. So the fact that I had no choice, my parents would get on me, so I went. So that's what you need of yourself sometimes. You need to get to a point where you have no choice. Persistent and commitment. If you're committed to something, but you're thinking about your other choices that you have, you can do this if this don't work. You have so many things pulling you aside. You're not gonna persist and reach the goal that you want to get. So you want to have no choice. Strip your mind off all the choices that you can have. Strip your mind of all the excuses that you can give yourself, and that's how you're gonna reach persistent and stay committed and stay there and go after what you want. Again, that was Cater. If you find any value in this video and you're gonna stay persistent going towards your goal, please like and share, leave me a comment below, and click on the link below so we can reach financial freedom together. All right, so that was Cater, and I'll see you guys later.